I want to play some of that sound we were just talking about from Donald Trump, and then I want to talk about it with you on the other side. Listen.
The taxes are coming down. Regulations are coming off. We're going to get rid of Obamacare because we're going to have strong borders so that when people come into the country, they're going to come into the country legally, which is the way we want it. We will build the wall, you know that. We're going to get things running properly.
So, Kristen, none of that is particularly new from what we heard and what you heard, what I heard from Donald Trump out on the campaign trail. Although it was new, I guess, is that gentleman holding the statue of what appeared to be a bald eagle there next to him. But talk a little bit about some of these promises. You saw Donald Trump vowing to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. He promises to build a wall. These, again, are all pledges that he made while he was running. It seems as though the ACA repeal is going to be first on his list. But with President Obama heading to Capitol Hill this week, talk a little bit about the potential political fight there.
Oh, I think there are going to be a number of big battles between what President Obama tried to put into effect and what the president-elect is going to try to undo. Obamacare is going to be a huge legislative battle, Hallie. There's no doubt about that. No. The president-elect vowing to repeal it. The question is, what will he and congressional Republicans put in place? That's going to be the challenge in that regard. But look, the incoming press secretary, Sean Spicer, saying that on the first day, the president-elect will move to overturn a number of the executive actions that President Obama has taken on things like immigration, some of those regulations that Republicans have railed about for so long. But what we've seen in recent days, Hallie, is the current commander-in-chief really moving to try to cement his legacy on some of these key issues. Take a look at a list that we've compiled, some of the ways in which President Obama is drawing sharp lines, criticizing Israel, for example, for more settlements. You have Donald Trump saying that that's going to change on January 20th. President Obama also banning oil drilling, establishing new monuments, and ordering more transfers of detainees at Guantanamo Bay, just to name a few. So what you're seeing is the current commander-in-chief really trying to solidify his legacy as the president-elect, signaling that he is going to move on day one to try to overturn a number of those actions that the president has taken, Hallie.
Kristen Welker, live in front of Trump Tower, back in Midtown Manhattan for us this morning. Kristen, thank you very much. Great to see you.